And among the teachings of Baha'u'llah is the promotion of education. Every child must be instructed in sciences as much as is necessary. If the parents are able to provide the expenses of this education, it is well. Otherwise, the community must provide the means for the teaching of that child. And among the teachings of Baha'u'llah are justice and right. Until these are realized on the plane of existence, all things shall be in disorder and remain imperfect. The world of mankind is a world of oppression and cruelty, and a realm of aggression and error. In fine, such teachings are numerous. These manifold principles, which constitute the greatest basis for the felicity of mankind and are of the bounties of the merciful, must be added to the matter of universal peace and combined with it so that results may accrue. Otherwise, the realization of universal peace by itself in the world of mankind is difficult. As the teachings of Baha'u'llah are combined with universal peace, they are like a table provided with every kind of fresh and delicious food. Every soul can find at that table of infinite bounty that which he desires. If the question is restricted to universal peace alone, the remarkable results which are expected and desired will not be attained. The scope of universal peace must be such that all the communities and religions may find their highest wish realized in it. The teachings of Baha'u'llah are such that all the communities of the world, whether religious, political, or ethical, ancient or modern, find in them the expression of their highest wish. For example, the people of religions find in the teachings of Baha'u'llah the establishment of universal religion, a religion that perfectly conforms with present conditions, which in reality affects the immediate cure of the incurable disease, which relieves every pain and bestows the infallible antidote for every deadly poison. For if we wish to arrange and organize the world of mankind in accordance with the present religious imitations, and thereby to establish the felicity of the world of mankind, it is impossible and impracticable. For example, the enforcements of the laws of the Torah and also of the other religions in accordance with present imitations. But the essential basis of all the divine religions, which pertains to the virtues of the world of mankind and is the foundation of the welfare of the world of man, is found in the teachings of Baha'u'llah in the most perfect presentation. Similarly, with regard to the peoples who clamor for freedom, the moderate freedom which guarantees the welfare of the world of mankind and maintains and preserves the universal relationships, is found in its fullest power and extension in the teachings of Baha'u'llah. So with regard to political parties, that which is the greatest policy directing the world of mankind, nay, rather, the divine policy, is found in the teachings of Baha'u'llah. Likewise, with regard to the party of equality, which seeks the solution of the economic problems. Until now, all proposed solutions have proved impracticable except the economic proposals in the teachings of Baha'u'llah, which are practicable and cause no distress to society. So with the other parties. When ye look deeply into this matter, you will discover that the highest aims of those parties are found in the teachings of Baha'u'llah. These teachings constitute the all-inclusive power among all men and are practicable. But there are some teachings of the past, such as those of the Torah, which cannot be carried out at the present day. It is the same with the other religions and the tenets of the various sects and the different parties. For example, the question of universal peace, about which Baha'u'llah says that the Supreme Tribunal must be established, although the League of Nations has been brought into existence, yet it is incapable of establishing universal peace. But the Supreme Tribunal, which Baha'u'llah has described, will fulfill this sacred task with the utmost might and power, and his plan is this: that the national assemblies of each country and nation, that is to say parliaments, should elect 2 or 3 persons who are the choicest of that nation and are well informed concerning international laws and the relations between governments and aware of the essential needs of the world of humanity in this day. The number of these representatives should be in proportion to the number of inhabitants of that country. The election of these souls, who are chosen by the National Assembly, that is the Parliament, must be confirmed by the Upper House, the Congress, and the Cabinet, and also by the President or Monarch, so these persons may be the elected ones of all the nation and the government. The Supreme Tribunal will be composed of these people, and all mankind will thus have a share therein, for every one of these delegates is fully representative of his nation. When the Supreme Tribunal gives a ruling on any international question, either unanimously or by majority rule, there will no longer be any pretext for the plaintiff or ground of objection for the defendant. In case any of the governments or nations, in the execution of the irrefutable decision of the Supreme Tribunal, be negligent or dilatory, the rest of the nations will rise up against it, because all the governments and nations of the world are the supporters of this Supreme Tribunal. Consider what a firm foundation this is. But by a limited and restricted league, the purpose will not be realized as it ought and should. This is the truth about the situation which has been stated.